Welcome everybody back to Community Connect with Metadime. My name is Daniel Lowe and I'm here with Mara and Patrick from Bibamba, and they are doing some really cool stuff, and I'm going to leave it to them to tell us all about it. Mara, please, what is it you guys do? What is Bibamba?
Well, Bibamba is artisan chocolate that's all made directly from cacao that we grow on a farm that we have in Cameroon. That's Patrick's native country. You want to talk about the farm?
Yes, the farm is, I would say medium-sized farm, where we grow cocoa beans mostly. We also have other fruit trees. We're trying to do some biodiversifications, and we use very sensitive method for farming. We don't use water, only rainwater, and we don't do tillage, so we maintain the health of the soil as much as we can. We do a few things that we think are important to maintain the environment there, and to protect the environment and make sure that the village, the water for the village are healthy, that we don't impact it negatively. Thank you.
That's amazing. So you have this farm in Cameroon, and you're also using sustainable, ecological farming practices that maintain a healthy ecological environment in your surroundings. That is incredible. When we were speaking earlier, Mara, you mentioned that you had purchased or started farming. What was it, 4 years ago, 5 years ago?
Well, we bought the land. We have 56 acres of land in the jungle of Cameroon. We purchased that in 2015 and then planted from scratch in 2016. And then our first harvest was in 2020. So at that point, we shipped beans to Denver, where we live, and started producing and manufacturing the final chocolate product. So yeah, it was a good five years to wait for that first harvest till we got our cocoa beans, and then we do all the production and manufacturing, packaging, all of that here in Denver.
That is amazing. So you're completely vertically integrated. So you own you own the production, you own the manufacturing, processing, all of that.
Yeah.
Tell us, what does the processing process, for lack of a better word, what does that look like when you? I guess you can start from the production, from the farming aspect.
Yeah.
And not to get too into nitty-gritty details, but what does that all look like?
There are a lot of steps.
Yes, there's a lot of steps at the farm. I mean, it starts with maintaining healthy plants, and also understanding what's the right time to harvest the plant and harvest it very sensitively. And also after that, you have to do fermentations of the cacao beans, and after that, there's drying and sorting. So then we receive the dry sorted cocoa beans in Colorado and here in Denver, and then we have to roast it. We have to extract the nibs from the shell, from the cocoa beans, and then we grind it and conch it and refine it with different ingredients. And after that, there's other processes depending on what you're trying to make. You can do tempering and then mixing with different inclusions and drying and cooling. And then packaging. It's a long process. I would say.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it's very very tedious with the removing of the shells and all that.
Exactly.
We control the fermentation and the roasting, which are the two most important steps in flavor development, and we've gotten really good feedback about the flavor of our chocolate, so we're happy to say.
Is that one of the main distinguishing factors of your chocolate, is that distinct flavor profile?
It makes it unique for sure.
Yes.
Because of the variety that's grown. You can talk more about the
I think it's a combination of many things, and it starts from the variety that we grow and the soil that we are planning on, and the lighting, stuff like that. The fermentations and other process steps are very important to give the nice, unique taste profile of the pure chocolate. And then when you add the different inclusions, it's also add nuance to the chocolate experience and texture. So there's a large set of reason why we're making good chocolate that are also unique.
Right. The chocolate industry is so so foreign to me. Like, I have no idea what it takes, how you make it, and what it takes to get that, I guess, different consistency and texture and flavor profile and all of that. What else do you think sets you guys apart from, I don't know, say, you may find offense to this, but like a Hershey's or like the big chocolate manufacturers? Yeah. What makes a craft chocolate creator or manufacturer like yourselves, what makes you guys unique compared to a bigger chocolate company?
Well, as you mentioned, we're vertically integrated, so that's a huge part of it. We know all of our farmers. We know our farm team. We pay them good wages and health coverage, so that's a really big part of it, because they are responsible for a lot of the steps in the chocolate making, and they're part of the company, and we treat them well. And you won't necessarily find that with a lot of you won't find that with mainstream companies. So that's one big thing. And yeah, we do the entire process from planting the cacao to all the way to packaging and selling it. You'll find us at farmers markets and other places, so you can know your chocolate maker. Yeah. Everything we make is dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, palm oil-free, so we just use all plant-based, all natural ingredients, and we're very, very much sticking to that. So just minimal ingredients, so a lot of the flavor of the cacao comes through. And we can compare it to winemaking or coffee growers, and just how the region where it's growing and the way that it's processed really make a difference in the quality and the end result. And it's going to be a little different every year too. So we're not blending beans from lots of different places to get one uniform, consistent, always 100% the same flavor. It's going to be unique because it's a farm, and because of the soil and the sunlight and the water and how it all comes together. And we think that's a really fun part of the craft chocolate movement.
Absolutely. And what's the type of feedback that you've been getting from your customers? What are they saying? Is there like a kind of like a running theme? Like, obviously it tastes amazing, it's unique. But what are they saying? What are your customers saying about you guys?
I think customers say that that's most of the time they say that's the best chocolate they ever had, and they found our flavors very good. Every time we come up with new flavors, they are always very satisfied with that. They think it's pure, it's quality, and they can actually feel the different nuance and stuff like that, and those are good nuance. And they are also very happy with the way we treat our employees, the way we treat, we farm sustainably. The whole story, they really connect with that, and that's what they want. And it's very good because they understand how those what we do at the farm level, the way we grow, actually impact the quality of our chocolate, not only the flavor but also how healthy it is. We in the chocolate industry today, for example, there's a big issue with heavy metal, and we had our chocolate tested. We're passing the California limit, which is the most stringent limit, and actually and we really like that, the fact that we have those limits, because we need to protect our consumer. And this has been a big issue, and we, because of the way we treat our employees, so they, use good methods. They are incentivized to good method, to use good methods to process our cocoa beans. We don't use chemicals that, in the long term, we add those heavy metal into the cocoa bean. So, it has been, we are very happy that our customers are able to connect to that. And we hope that more chocolate makers will follow the lead. And I know there are few customer chocolate company out there who are doing that, who chosen to do the right things, and then it has an impact on the product, on the quality of the product.
Incredible. Yeah. And where can we find Bibamba? Where can we find your chocolate?
Well, we're always available online, so bibamba.com. We're always available, and we have we have our bestsellers pack and our award-winning pack, so good things to look at there. And then we're available in markets throughout Denver, so Marzick's and Lever's Locavore, Lucky Market, Lolita's. And yes, we're at Meow Wolf, the Denver Art Museum, and a variety of other smaller locally owned shops throughout throughout the state, and we're at farmers markets every weekend, so you can always check our website to see our lineup and where we're going to be around the state.
That's incredible. So Bibamba.com, that is the best place to learn more about Bibamba, to get some amazing chocolate.
Yeah.
Are you on social media at all?
Absolutely. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and Pinterest. We're at Bibamba Chocolate. Certainly, see more about what we're doing on the farm and in Denver. Learn about our story, how we started, new products that we're coming up with, and all of our offerings. And we love our customers. We're happy to respond and write back and get to know you.
Awesome. Well, Mara, tell me, what's the latest with Bibamba? Where are you guys at?
Yeah. Well, we're really proud to announce that we've won 2 Good Food Awards for 2023. 2 of our star products, so our Noir Classique is 60% dark chocolate. It's plain, it's smooth, it's a base of all of our other flavors, so that recently won an award. And also our Pâté au Chocolat, which is our chocolate spread with roasted hazelnut and almond. It's delicious. It's been the best-selling item since we introduced it. So those 2 they both won Good Food Awards, and that means for quality and sourcing, sustainability, and then of course taste. So we're really excited to be part of that group, and that's coming up this month.
That's amazing.
Yeah, maybe something that just happened like a month ago. We received the Disruptor Award for 2023 from the Black Chamber of Commerce, the African Chamber of Commerce of Colorado. So we were very excited about that, and
That's awesome. Congratulations on your
you.
awards. And you mentioned Bibamba.com, obviously by far the best place to find you guys. But for those of us that are local that may live in Denver, where can we find you out at these local farmers markets?
Yeah, just this past weekend, the Boulder Farmers Market started up. That's Saturdays from 8 to 2. So we'll often be at the Boulder Farmers Market, Longmont Farmers Market, and starting in May, we'll be at South Pearl Street on Sundays and the City Park Farmers Market on Saturdays.
Awesome. We'll be sure to catch you guys there.
Thank you.
Oh, do you want to know what Bibamba means?
Yes.
People like to hear that.
Yes, go ahead.
So Bibamba, the literal translation is patch. So if you're going to patch a hole in your clothes, so that's where it came from. But then the slang use is snack. So to patch you over between a couple of meals. So a little Bibamba is a snack between meals. So that comes from the language Lingala, which is spoken in Congo, a neighbor to Cameroon. And that's where the name came from. So always enjoy a little Bibamba, a little chocolate snack.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, Mara, Patrick, thank you so much for sharing. This has been an incredible interview, learning more about Bibamba and your process and your story and everything. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Thanks.